Alright, we are back with another series. So we're level 65. We have all our talent points in. We did gear Manny already. So we can sell the rest of the stuff that we have here quickly. Yeah, let's do that. And now we have the quest preparation. Collect essence in one book in Act 6, Zone 1. So we are on to Act 6, which is the final act before we can unlock the next difficulty once we kill Satan here. So let's go there. And we exit right here. I know for the relics, last time we got homing shots, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. So my feedback would be, I think the mana was an issue, right? I believe from 30 to 50, 33 to 50. But maybe it's starting to pan out. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, no, see, it still went down there. Yeah. So that's the only thing I would have Wooxie probably balance is the mana that Dark Oath consumes early on. Because later on, right, it becomes irrelevant. You're always mana capped. So why make it so punishing while leveling? And it's such a good talent to level with. I guess, I mean, you can manage it really well if you tried, but while leveling, you're just trying to spam. I guess if you get the correct items with mana on kill, mana after kill, mana on hit, mana regen, then you won't have that issue. So this quest is complete fairly fast. Let's go back to the base quick. That way we can pick up the next quest. And Book of Command. So we'll go back. And this quest requires us to close portals. Not going to be any portals here, I don't think. I'm going to skip that quest because I was just trying to beat the act. Portals, yeah, it's going to be an act. It's going to be in Zone 3, the portals. So let's just head there. Because now we just want to beat the game. Well, beat the 6th act so we can get to hell mode and get to level 100. So here's the portal. You use your book. I think do we run away from it and it closes? How does it work? Or do we just stay close to it? Guess just stay close, killing the mobs that spawns. There it is. So we got credit for 1. Usually there's a relic down there. Here's the checkpoint. There's another portal. Oh! Those orbs just jumped on that guy. So one thing I forgot to mention last time when we killed the King Carp boss, as far as the combo goes with the white mage. This is something we will do early on in Inferno, is you want to pull up Benediction, which is your healing buff, your overheal. So I have 3 stacks, 2,200. Once you have that, 3 stacks of Benediction, you fire your orb and it snapshots that damage. So those orbs now is dealing insane damage. That's like high-end gameplay later on. That's something I will, we will be doing as white mages. If you want to farm Inferno, you want to kill bosses pretty fast. That's how we used to do it at the beginning of Season 10. Snapshot in the orbs to kill bosses like that. Even in Season 12 as well. Portals take a little bit to close. Can we tag 2 portals here at the same time? Oh yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. Is there another 2 down here? Okay, so there's one there. I think if I go a little over there, I'm gonna lose this portal, I think. Oh no, it's not both. Alright. I'll take it. What? Yeah, it takes a little bit. So where would the exit be? Top right? It's gotta be top right, so I'm just gonna chain these mobs as I go there. Oh, here's the last portal as well. So homing shots is making our auto attacks home in on the targets, which is good. Let's just find the exit up here, then I'll go back. Yep. I'll go back to our base, turn in the quest. And the next, we don't want poison spear, that's the use, we want to keep the Mario pipe. Cogs cleared in Act 4. Okay. Well, these cogs should be, wait. I went the opposite way. Oh no, that's right. I needed to go in the next portal. I remember these cogs. Whoa, level 67. So you can see from like level 50 to 65 and on, the levels just starts to spiral. I like it. It seems like the leveling experience will be better this time around in Season 12. I know a lot of players complained that they were having a hard time getting here or getting to Inferno. Please leave in the comments below how far we want to take the leveling series. Where's the cogwheels? Oh, it's in the next act, right? So we'll just clear the stage for XP. Meaning, do we want to go through all the way till we get to Inferno or just level 100? That's what I'm thinking still. I guess it would have to be to Inferno, right? So that way we're in there, we're at that entry level. My only concern is if we're going to have enough time to do all 17 classes before season launch. I don't think we will if we do that. So I might have to do the leveling for the Inferno entry as like a separate video. How do we oh, we just interact with them? Oh, we break the vines that's holding them. Okay, that's right. Yeah, so maybe just, yeah, maybe we'll just get to 100 and get to Inferno. So we'll see. Oh, this is the best Chaos Shrine ever, the Goblin Shrines. Because you get so many relics. Legendary book. And so much experience. We'll take the Delicious Pie. And the Midas with the gold. Because like I said, we're probably going to die. Oh, Magnet. Amazing. Pulls all the gold in. Here's the checkpoint. There's the other cogwheel. It's like both of them are here. Let's take a chance. Yes, 40% more damage. I'll take it. So yeah, maybe we'll just get to Inferno. Actually, I'm still thinking. Do we get to Inferno? We get to 100, that way people has an easy entry to get to 100 right away. And then probably jump on other classes, level them up, test them, see how they are. Oh no, I didn't mean to take, I thought this relic was a passive. Been a while. No, I cannot drop my Mario pipe. And I really hate these jumping platforms. Where Chaos Shrine was down here. There's the Mario pipe. Yeah, so maybe we do... Oops, scary. Maybe we do level 100. Yeah, because I'd have to go through all 6 acts again multiple times in the other difficulties before I can unlock Inferno. So maybe we get 100, clear this difficulty, end the series there, and then we can always pick back up on getting to Inferno with the same character. But that way I can test out and level the other characters to provide feedback as well, you know, to Wooksy and the devs, and also to the community about, you know, how the classes are and the changes are early on. I think that would be the better route. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think. I know the players wanting to play White Mage are going to be biased, right? They're going to be like, no, push the White Mage all the way through, but just let me know what you guys think. This is just beta, we're just testing. So I think it'd be ideal to see all the classes right away, balance them out, provide feedback, so that way the season is polished, and then we can get into helping each player push their class into Inferno once they've reached 100. Yeah, because that's a series we can do later. Yeah, so we'll go with that. I think that makes the most sense. But I am having a lot of fun with the White Mage, I'll tell you that. Love the density in this map, inside these boss maps. Look at that. Yeah, once we get movement speed on the Mage, we get, I think it's Mevius boots? No. Forgot the boots name. I have to pull it up on my notes. It's one of the best boots in the game for farming and early on. Gives you insane movement speed, magic find. Once we get them, it'll make clearing these maps so much faster. And with the White Mage, you'll just be able to run, curse everything, and everything on the screen will just melt. Let me see how the curse, look at that, works there. Yeah, so I applied it there, everything melted over there. Oh my god, can't wait, man, till we're really like geared out, you know, all reds, starting to like 90 plus quality, and then you start getting to 10 out of 10 upgrades. It's going to shred. Let's see, I want to save my curse for like when we're around the bend, like down here, I think. Yeah, so I cursed the guys at the bottom, went back to the top, and the guys at the bottom are pretty much dead. Let's see if those guys will die there. Oh my god. And so we have a belt upgrade, looks like, on defense. Like I said, we'll do, now since we're really strong, wait, where's the exit? Oh. Since we're really strong, we'll do item mani at the end of the act. Well, pretty much we're going to beat normal, and then we're going to get into hell difficulty. I did the curse there. Yeah, and the guys at the bottom are dying out. We use it here. And those guys are dead. Really insane map clears the White Mage is going to have this season. I'm really happy I'm leveling it first. Yeah, the changes are really good, what Wooksy did. Really good. And I know the mana was an issue here early on, It's not that big of a deal because you don't spend that much time leveling. You spend a couple of hours leveling, and then you're more into end game, and mana might not be an issue. My only feedback on it, it's just about consistency and flow, right? So if mana later on is going to be irrelevant, why make it somewhat relevant now? I guess it's the power progression, which I'm okay with, but to be so punishing where you could do one or the other. I guess what I'm trying to say is, on the Dark Oath, instead of being 10%, be 5%. So that way it'll make the leveling experience a little bit more polished. Because some players might not be so lucky with items, and it might be really punishing for them. I've seen that happen a lot of times. You know, with players, I have all of this and that, and I still have mana issues. But Elite didn't die. Let's curse him. Just curse. Oh, I ran out of mana. There you go, he died. Can I get in here? Okay, so this is the trick here on Satan. This is how you, on Inferno, how you want to kill him is exactly this. You want to pull up Benediction. I got, 3 stacks. And then you want to be far away so you don't proc Chain Lightning, and you fire the orb. And now watch what's going to happen to him. See? Just melted. Pretty much 300,000. We were at 54,000 damage there. We'll get the braces for health regen. So once you've done this, what are these? I guess these are new portals? Huh. So once you've killed Satan on normal, we turn in the quest. Not picking up the scythe, but I will pick up the boot. Wait, actually we are going to pick up the scythe. There's attack speed. What's the next quest that it gives us? Oh my god, we never had completed the other quest. So you don't have to do this because we're going to go through it again. So I'll keep the quest so that way it keeps it. I think, will we be missing a quest on the next difficulty? I don't think so. I think each difficulty is individual. So we'll drop it. Now you can look at the map. This is Act 7. You don't need to do this act, and it's part of an expansion as well, where Mevius is. You do not need to do this to go to the next difficulty. So the moment you finish Act 6 and you kill Satan, you can just save and exit the game. Go back to create a game. Now Nightmare mode is unlocked. So now you go to Nightmare. I'm going to go to difficulty 5. If you're having issues, you don't have to. You could do 1. But I'll go to 5 again. Also, let me know in the comments below if you guys want the video series to be shorter, like 30-minute sessions as opposed to an hour sessions. We can do that as well. So now we'll pick up the... Okay, so we do have the quest here. The only quest left, Kill Satan, which is, obviously at the end of Act 6, which we haven't unlocked yet on Nightmare. So now we're going to do some talent points. So we're capped out on Mana Orb, we're capped out on Black Mass. The Curse is doing a lot of damage. Cursed enemies explode when damaged. So I do want the cursed enemies to do more explosive damage, because Black Mass is going to apply the curse, Dark Oath is applying the curse, and now as they're taking damage, I want them to explode and even multiply the damage even further. So I think I'm going to dump all the rest of the points now into the curse as opposed to lightning, because the map clear on this, on Black Mass, I think with this is going to be faster than the lightning proc. Because the lightning, yeah, it's procking for 4,753. The curse is just dealing so much. Oh, we could cap out lightning actually. Yeah, let's cap out lightning. That is doing a lot of damage. Yeah, I went to 7,000. Alright, and then we're going to dump all the rest into Curse next. Alright, let's do some item manny. No neck, no helm, no charm. Weapon. Magic damage, 137 magic. Do I have a shield to go with it? I don't. But I would lose damage either way. But let's make sure. 1384. Yeah. Lost a lot of damage. So we'll keep the two-hander. The belt. We'll lose CDR. We'll gain mana per second and the socket. But not worth losing the CDR right now for 33 mana. Boots, I gotta be level 73. We'll definitely put on these boots though. We'll get 80 magic damage, 8% magic damage, 425 health after kill. We are gonna lose a ton of mana after kill though. But yeah, we'll save the boots. Let's craft some more keys. That way, slide the boss. We have 43 keys. And we have 21 of those. It's gonna be all my gold. Whatever. So that way we can open chests and get better items. Let's try to roll some relics. No, we don't want Satan's Eye. The Barb Shield is good. Some nice defensives. Do not want the apple. No rubber duck. No ball. Oh! We'll definitely pick up the Devil's Skull. I believe it was the Devil's Skull. I have to look at the wiki. Let's look here. I believe it's the Devil's Skull that allows you to interact with the skull statues and always be a positive. I'm telling you, the wiki is something special. I know you guys have been there, and okay, it's not the Devil's Skull. It's the Horned Mask is what we wanted to go after. Yeah, the Horned Mask is what we want to go after. But the Devil's Skulls will let out projectiles also. That's going to be okay. We'll see how much damage it deals. We definitely want the Butterfly Knife. Because the 2% attack speed is going to complement the White Mage. Commander Sword is going to be strength and attack speed. So we'll pick it up because we don't have that many. Well, actually, this is our last copper ore. So we'll pick it up so we don't, you know, waste it. Alright, so quest is picked up. Now the goal is you're going to go through the act all over again. Through Act 1, Act 2, all the way through 6. So you have to go to each map. Now it's going to be faster because we only have one quest to kill Satan and we're done. We don't have to repeat all the other quests. So let's just rush through it. Now all you're trying to do here, you're also going to have the new mining nodes, right? So a couple of things to take notice here as you come into a new act. The mobs are going to hit harder. You're going to have new mining nodes that are going to appear on the map that you're going to want to pick up. Oh, there's a rat den. We're definitely going to do it. So you definitely want to pick up the new mining nodes to level up your mining. So that way you're not behind after when you get to the end game. And you also be mindful, right? The damage is going to be a lot higher in this difficulty than what you were doing before. We're not going to pick that up. We have room for a lot better relics. So we got some mining nodes there. Level 73, we could equip the... I think it was the belt, was it? At level 73. So we'll clear this out. Yeah, see, these mobs are taking longer to die now. So yeah, so in this difficulty, you get the iron nodes. So you definitely want to tag those as you go. It was the boots. Yeah, so the boots, damage right now is 1389. We put on the boots, we're at 1500. Way more damage. And now we're going to dump the rest of the points into curse for leveling. Let's go in to the rat den. It's going to be a lot of experience in here. You always want to do dungeons while leveling. Always, 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 always. The amount of experience and density in these small spaces is the best for leveling. Definitely mana starved. Oh, look at that. As soon as I applied the curse, it like lagged a little bit. Look at that damage. I'm going to just... So, the lottery ticket supposedly is supposed to have a chance to spawn you into the Shaponia realm. Look at that, man. Just the curse alone, no attacks. But he's not going to die from it. But now my cooldown on Black Master is only like 7 seconds. Let's see how long it takes for him to die. The mana regen is the problem. Yeah, that's the only issue, is the mana regen. But we'll keep firing the orb, so that way you get free mana. Templar Shield's really good. Oh, we got a new charm. Crit rate, health of a kill, max health, magic damage. So we were at 1500. 1578. Let's keep pushing our damage. Yeah, so as you're leveling, you can see the higher level you get, it becomes harder and harder. It becomes more mana consuming your abilities. So you have to be mindful of that. If it becomes a problem, we can always respec. I know early on in the season, it's not going to cost much, but if you keep respecing, it will, right? But you can always respec and lower the points from your abilities so you can actually cast them. Alright, so that's the stage. I'll apply the curse. Won't pick up the B. But you do want to go around the map and clear as much as possible. Yeah, so I'm having major mana issues here. This is exactly what I remember from the previous seasons, which is what I was talking about. The moment we get into Nightmare, mana becomes a nightmare. So obviously we want to find items with a lot of mana. I could be making this way easier too by picking up yellows, rares that will give us mana and mana regen. So I'm being a little too hard on myself just because I have experience with the game. But you guys can certainly do that. Enable the rares. That's going to give you a lot more flexibility on your gear as far as mana and mana regen. And if it continues to be this bad, I might turn it back on. We'll see. We will see. But as long as I keep firing my orb, it's going to give me mana back. I'm going to go back there and get that. Okay, mana orbs out. Elven pendant. All energy is going to give me mana. Nice. The thing also with picking up these other ores, you can believe, if I remember correctly, you can trade them in for lower tier orbs. So you can farm relics at the blacksmith as well. so far, the mobs are doing more damage to me, but it's not enough that it's an issue. They do have a lot more health, but I'm so strong that we're just trucking them. So we'll go next stage. So the pumpkin patch should have a dungeon as well, the pumpkin cellar, and that's a lot of experience. So I'm not going to use Dark Oath. So I may as well swap out of that right now. I only have 1 point in it anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. Let me put Soul Spurn back on. Yeah, so it's still dying pretty fast. I'm like so on the fence about respecking and lowering, like for example the mana orb, right? Since I'm not being able to cast it, okay, we're gonna do that actually right now. That's exactly what we're going to do to solve the mana issue while leveling. I'm gonna clear out these guys. There's the pumpkin cellar. Yeah, the lightning is doing a lot of damage for clears. Spawn the boss here. Whoa. We got melted though. Oh, we got a shield. Oh, a mythic. Okay, so that's right. I forgot about that. I think after level 75, you start getting mythic drops. Which that's going to complement now, because instead of only legendaries, now you'll actually be able to get mythics. And get additional gear to actually itemize your loadout a lot better. So you won't have to actually turn on yellows now that I'm glad that happened. Because I had completely forgotten about that. So we have this book, and we got this mythic shield, which has armor, 459 magic, 5% magic crit rate, mana per second. So we're definitely going to go with the mythic shield. This is a much higher quality tier item. And we're going to put on the one-handed book. We were at what, 1500 damage before, now we're at 1960. So it's always good to keep a one-hander in case that happens, like it just did there. The mana might actually be a good thing to go after. Let's put on some talents. We'll put on Curse again. So we went from 210 to 230%. I'll put back on Dark Oath. Oh, I did not have enough mana to cast Black Mass. It's just so much mana. Yeah, and I'm gonna die here probably. Okay, let's zone out. I hope this works and it puts me back in the map. It does. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Because we can't really cast Mana Orb right now, because it's costing what? 1300 mana along with Black Mass. And we want to cast that so we get mana back. So let's reset our talents. We're going to put 1 point into it. That's it. Just to give us mana back. We're going to dump the rest of the points into Chain Lightning for free damage when we heal. We're going to put the rest of the points into Black Mass. Actually, might only do 10 points on Black Mass so that way we can cast it. And we're going to dump the rest into the passive. And then maybe go and further enhances your curse. Curse enemies take increase. So we'll do curse enemies take increased damage. We'll bump that up. Actually, should have put that to 20. So what that does is now, instead of costing 1300 mana, right, to cast your abilities, it's only 372, and the Black Mass is only 755. So now, hopefully we won't run out of mana, and our damage is still really high. Let's see what we do here. So this should be better. Yep, so I was able to cast the orb, and then when that explodes, it's going to give me mana back. Yeah, just the elites. And I still have, yeah, Dark Oath on. And I'm not having any mana issues right now. So that's all you really need to do to get your mana situation together. So, you know, sometimes putting all the points into one active skill early on as you're leveling and as you get max level is not really ideal because you're not going to have enough mana to cast them. I want to kill that elite. You always want to kill elites in these maps because they might drop reds. Yeah, so you can see that I'm not having mana issues anymore. Yeah, the orbs is not hitting as hard or Black Mass, but I'm doing way more damage because I'm able to cast the abilities. I wasn't able to cast anything before. Yeah, and I'm full mana at all times. So as I level now, I'll put more points into the curse. 2 mythic items, look at that. Wait for that beam to pass. So now I'll put more points into the curse. So that way I can still spam the mana orb for mana. Actually, I'll go into malediction. Should I do that? This is going to do more damage. Yeah, the Black Mass will do more damage. So we have a mythic weapon. We are at 1971 damage. This mythic weapon, 399 energy, so that's a massive mana increase. Thinks that it rolled poison damage, but crit rate, crit damage, 160 mana after kill, CDR, 500 max mana. Let's see what this does to our damage and our mana. We're at what for mana? 2700. Now we're at 3900 mana, and our damage went down slightly, but we get a lot more mana from it. We'll try it with the two-handed staff. I don't think that's going to be better than what the setup we had. It might. I mean, it does have sockets as well. So you could always put in sockets, health, lightning. I mean, we do have magic. We can increase our magic damage by doing this. Or the best one that I actually did was the mana regional max mana. We can actually go max mana. And then we'll do max health probably. Yeah, because magic damage here is not really going to do anything. So we'll go health. So we have survivability. At the beginning of a season, you don't really want to be spending these runes because you're going to need them. So I would just recommend doing these. The chipped amethyst. But since this is a mythic, that's why I'm doing it. But you only want to do this at higher level items, you know, when you're level 100. But you can always do that to increase your mana. If you're having issues with mana and damage, you can always socket any of these regular gems you can sock it into your gear. Do not do the runes. Like I did the 2 runes, so obviously this is a beta test, but I would not do the runes at all. Okay, save those for after when you start getting into rune wording. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to put the rest of these in because I want to put it on mythic weapons or items later. So now we have a lot more mana, and we can respec, but it's obviously will be expensive, so I wouldn't do that, and I won't do it here either, because we're going to be leveling pretty fast, that we can just dump the rest of the points in Black Mask and Black Orb, and mana should not be an issue anymore. So one thing to learn from that is, you know, if you're having mana issues early on, or don't dump all your points and max out your talents while leveling, because then you might be mana starved depending on the gear that you have, especially if you're not picking up yellows, and you might not be able to do any damage. So see, even though I gained a lot more mana with this weapon, I'm still having mana issues because of the Dark Oath. It's like scaling so high with the mana consumption. Tiki Mask. That I don't know, I guess in a way it makes you itemize while leveling instead of being trivial. I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments below what you think about it. If it's fine that that's what we should be doing while leveling, or if it should be reduced to 5%. In the end, it's really not going to matter once you get, you know, max level, like I said. But you guys tell me if you know, want to be mana starved, or if it's an issue while leveling, if it's something that should be addressed, or it's not that big of a deal for the white mage. So now we're level 80. This right here is one of the best dungeons in the game because of the chest that spawns at the end on Inferno. It has a chest that spawns a bunch of gems. Runes, I'm sorry. Oh. That's the F1 command. And you want to do this, is spam a lot of this and get the keys. You want to do Act 1, get the keys, and do a lot of these black towers in a group to maximize your rune acquisition. So that way you can combine runes later to build the most powerful items in the game. Triforce is an amazing relic. Stam, armor, energy, and strength depending on your class. It's just an all around. Oh, I have the demon sheep. Oh, look at this, the timing, the last. So you definitely want to pick this up. And we're gonna go, I think they changed the Shaponia stage. So what we're gonna do is we'll clear this without dying, hopefully. I'm afraid of these straps. And then we're gonna go do Shaponia before we die and lose the relics, so we can see the changes they did to it. But that's the reason why, if you remember me saying on the other series and on my beginner guides and also my tips guides, as you're farming Inferno, once you reach level 100, you're farming hero levels in Inferno, you always want to leave 2 empty slots on your relics. And that is exactly for the Demon Sheep and the Jeffrey subscription that I just picked up. Because with both of those relics, you're able to go to Act 1 and spawn the Shaponia stage and have an increased chance, well, the only place you can get the Steve Stickman set, which is an extremely rare but very powerful set for a lot of classes. If you guys remember my build meta guides, I put them together with a couple of classes, and it's really strong. You know, pretty much any caster class they're really strong with, and it'll give anybody an edge at the beginning of the season to farm Inferno really fast. But we'll clear this. And then we'll go over there to Act 1 so we don't take any chances. Oh. And spawn Shiponia. But supposedly there are some changes. I guess they changed the layout, the map. We'll see. So on Inferno, once you clear all the mobs, a chest will spawn right here. And that's where you get all your runes. Alright, so let's go to Act 1. I mean, we are in Act 1. Let's put in the relics. I mean, the talent points. So once you have both relics, Demon Sheep, Jeffrey subscription, and these will go away after you use it. You'll have to vote reset, or I think save and exit and come back in the game. Then these relic slots will be empty. But once you use it here, it'll still show, but you don't have them actually. So once you have both of those relics, come over here, interact with the statue. Why isn't the statue working? Did they remove it for the beta or change it? So looks like it's not enabled for the beta. Well, that stinks. Let me message Wooxie and see if it's intended. Yeah, so let's report that. Can I record, capture, replay? Yeah, we have Demon Sheep, we have Jeffrey subscription. Come over here, cannot interact with the statue. And it's not like we have vote reset or anything on. So we'll provide that. As feedback. And we should be okay. Yeah, the gift didn't go through correctly. Okay, that's fine. Let's keep moving on. But I messaged Wooxie. I'll put it in the bug reports on Discord later as well. But let's rush and try to beat Act 1. But yeah, if the thing was working, the statue there in Act 1, we'd be able to go in Shiponia and see it and test it out. I would have loved to see what they did to it. Took a little long. Missed that iron ore. So I'm walking around these mobs, cursing them. I'm gonna go back there. And then just keep moving so that way you don't die. I'm casting Black Mass, everything just gets deleted. So fun, man. Watch those traps, they deal so much damage. So what's our mining at? Our mining is at 122. Performance mode, okay. Because we know that's already on. Let's find the exit. Here's a statue, but that's gonna be, yeah, negative debuff because I don't have the horned mask. Remember, it's not Devil Skull, it's a horned mask. So we'll keep going. Yeah, the moment we zone into a boss stage with so many mobs, the game just lags completely out. Look at the damage though the black mask deals. So the exit is there. Oh no, 25% negative experience gain. Not good, not good. Not good at all. So now I'm capped out on relics, so no more relics will drop. You can always go back to town and reset your relics. Nice. You know, if you ever wanted to. Which sometimes if you're going for endgame efficiency, farming, and pushing, you do want to reset it and get your best in slot relics. Keep in mind, majority of the relics are shared across many classes. You know, there's not that many variants. There's only a couple here and there that you're not going to, you know, use for your class. But I want to say 80% of the other relics are pretty much shared. So you can't go that wrong. The pet relics are usually the weakest ones. You know, like you got a sheep, or a skeleton around you, whatever that's casting it. But those are usually really weak. But attack speed, energy, flat, plus all talents. All those relics are really strong. The Sand Tornado is a really nice relic too. And it procs. We're level 85 already. So I'm liking look at that. So you go through. I apply Black Mass there. And then Black Mass just deletes everything after. Level 86. Now we're just, our level experience is just skyrocketing. There's the exit. Oh, bottom left. Okay. Well, we'll go through here again just to make sure we clear everything out. Not having that much mana issues as much anymore since we put on this two-handed staff. I'm gonna activate Dark Oath. Let me blink in here, use Black Mass. Look at that. The moment I do it, the game lags, but everything just dies. So always keep firing the orb. Doesn't really matter. I mean, you're gonna get mana back from it. You know, you never want to be mana starved because your Dark Oath is constantly running. We get a positive. Yes, 30% experience gain. That's why it's worth always interacting with those devil statues, even though if you don't have the horned mask. Because 30% experience, and now that you get the experience bonus buff, obviously you wouldn't interact with it again until the buff drops in 43 seconds because you don't want to risk losing it. And then once you get the Horned Mask relic, it'll always be positive no matter what, which is really strong. Did I forget to enable my Dark Oath, or did I run out of mana in the drop? Hard to see. That's the one thing we asked Wooxie and the devs to do, is to enable a glow on the bar And also fix the aura. You don't have to toggle it from zone to zone, and add a glow to the bar. That way you know if the aura is on or not. So right here, I'm gonna pull up my benediction. I'm probably not gonna have mana. Then fire the orb. There it is. And then both orbs are hitting the boss with benediction stacks. But we don't have. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't have enough mana regen. And the orbs aren't leveled either, so it wasn't hitting that hard. Nice, we got a mythic circlet. Hope it has some good stats on it. So now that we killed the boss in Act 1 on Nightmare, we'll put in some more talents. So now we're capped out on Malediction. Further enhances your curse. Cursed enemies takes increased damage, magic damage. So all mobs that are cursed are exploding for 300% magic damage. An additional 60% magic damage if they're cursed, which they will be from our Dark Oath. We do not want to put any more points in Dark Oath. 1 point is enough just to apply the aura. Chain Lightning is maxed out, dealing 11,000 damage per tick. Now I think we're going to go with... We have to go with Black Mass. We can't go with the Mana Orb, because it's going to increase the mana cost from 466 to over 1,000, and we're gonna have issues on having mana, so we'll just dump the rest into Black Mass for now, and then we'll do some item mana here. So we're at 1900 magic damage, 363 magic damage, 17 CDR, no mana after kill or mana on hit, which ruined our build. That's why we needed. So we do get a battle vial. We can't equip that though. But what's this cane? You get less energy. You get a lot of stam. You do get 1.2% mana on hit. Yeah, but you get mana after kill off of this one. Wait, so why isn't that giving me... Oh, I'm getting 160 mana after kill, okay. Yeah, so these weapons aren't really going to be good. Spellblade. No. Let's see for the neck. We have a mythic neck. So if this is confusing to look at, you can always just click on the item and see exactly and compare. So it's wind damage, health, crit rate, damage reduction, lightning resist. I'll lose overall mana, but the crit damage, health after kill, damage reduction, I think it's going to be better. Well, let's see. 1909. Still 1909. It's more. I'm at 5900 health though. Yeah, it's more survivability, which is better. So you don't die as you get higher difficulties and levels. So that's how I would equip that. So that's level 55. This is level 57. I lose the magic damage there, but I do get 128 mana after kill, which allows me to spam. I will lose some max health, but I gain dodge, crit damage, mana, 3 sockets. So I don't think it's worth it though, not right now. The belt will go up a CDR and health, so we definitely want to put on that belt. Boots is the same. We finally got a ring upgrade. It's huge. 45 mana per second. Health after kill. So instead of using a health potion, we will use a... Oh, that's only cleansing. If we had a mana potion, it'd be better. Alright. Let me equip my follower here with the mythic shield. What can we put on him? There is no upgrades. So I'll sell some of the items. Where's the shop? You always get lost where the shop is here. There he is. Sell items. So we'll sell the neck. Charms. We can sell all the weapons. We're not going to be changing weapons right now. Sell the rest of the shields. Alright, so items are cleared. Talents are in. We're going to be going to Act 2 next. But we'll do that on the next play session. I'll leave you guys here with this one. Alright, I hope you guys are enjoying the play series. Please give me your feedback. Leave your comments in the sections below. Let me know how you guys are liking the Mage leveling guide and what you think about it for Season 12 and what we should change or improve or adjust. The only recommendation I would is two things here. One, fix the tooltip. It says this drains 5% mana per second, but then at the bottom it says, you know, it drains 10% mana per second. So I'm pretty sure it's draining 10%. I would probably lower it while leveling, do 5%, and then at level 100, you know, when you level 100, deal 10%, you know, drain, so that way you can use it more effectively. Or you can just mess around with your items and talents. That would also help out. But anyways, we'll see you guys on the next playthrough. Until next time, take care and roll deep. Woo!